Keeping up with our motto, let learning be joy and teaching a pleasure. Here we are with remote teaching and learning process to bridge the gap. Happy learning, students. Here Mrs. Sonal Shah Doshi from Thakur Vidya Mandir High School and Junior College teaching you all geography today for grade 7, chapter 6, Natural Regions. Today we are going to learn part 1. Students, please sort out the pictures into two columns: walnut, reindeer, saffron, camel, cactus, and dal bati type of food. How did you sort this out? Yes, walnut, saffron, and reindeer in one column, and dal bati, cactus, and camel in another column. Why? Correct, according to the temperature and water availability in that region. So, we are going to learn something about these natural factors in this chapter. So, there are differences in terms of landforms, climate, soil in different parts of the world, as we have seen and sorted out pictures accordingly in previous slide. This difference is mainly due to the availability of sunlight and water in that region. Differences in landforms, climate, and soil influence the flora, fauna, animal life, human life, and give rise to variation of biodiversity in different part of the world. But on another hand, there are similarities also between two regions, like there is difference in Kashmir and Rajasthan in India, difference in temperature and water availability. The same way there are similarities in the temperature of Kashmir and Shimla, I can say. So, on the other hand, there are similarities of climate, vegetation, and animal life in different continents that spread between certain latitudes. These similarities stand out as a distinctive feature of these regions, and these regions are called natural regions because there are similarities between natural factors like temperature and water availability. So, there are similarities of climate, vegetation, and animal life in different continents that spread between the latitudes. These similarities stand out as distinctive feature of these regions, and as I told you, as these regions stand out on the basis of natural factors like temperature and water availability, they are called natural regions. The natural environment of such regions affect the living world including human beings and animals, and the entire land area on the earth can be divided into these natural regions. Like I told you, there is similarity between the natural factors of Kashmir and Shimla, the temperature of Kashmir and Shimla. Similarly, worldwide, there is similarity between the temperature and water availability between different regions. So, let us understand those similarities and how they are diversified and grouped together. Students, what is the difference between these two pictures? Look carefully and tell me. Both are snowy areas, but in one area there is just snow and water, and in another area there is snow and trees. Trees are there in other picture. Same thing is explained over here. First picture full of snow, while in second picture snow plus tree life is there. So the snowy area where there is just snow without any trees, those are very much colder, and those regions are called tundra region. They lies between 65° to 90° parallels, and those are Greenland, North Canada, North Europe, and North Asia. The climate of such regions are 10 degrees Celsius is mean summer temperature, and winter temperature is minus 20 degree to minus 30 degrees Celsius approximately. The mean annual rainfall is about 25 to 300 mm, and the climate is very cold due to snow cover. The natural vegetation in tundra region is short-lived vegetal life and short grass, shrubs, flower, lichens and moss. You can find caribou and reindeer type animal over there. Even polar bears, foxes and walrus you can find over here. Animals with soft and thick furs are generally appear over here. The human life. As these regions are very cold regions, hardly any human life is there. They do hunting and fisheries due to cold temperature. Hide, hide tents, igloos are the types of houses over here. Igloos, as you know, made out of ice. They are snow house. They use sledges as their vehicles in the snow. And Eskimo people, the people who live over here are called Eskimos. The life they are living is very tough and population distribution hardly sparse. There is picture of igloos in this slide. Now second picture which we have seen, the snow life with tall trees is called taiga regions. Approximately lies between 55° to 65° northern hemisphere, northern parallels. It is from Alaska to Atlantic coast and parts of Eurasia. The summer temperature lies between 15° to 20° Celsius. Winter temperature goes below 0 degrees Celsius, and mean annual rainfall is between 300 to 500 millimeter. Rainfall in summer and snowfall in winter experienced over here. Coniferous forest you can find over here as vegetation. Leaves are narrow, pointed, and branches leaning towards the ground like pine trees, or you can say Christmas trees. They are pine trees. Wood is light and soft, and spruce, fir, pine, redwood, etc. types of trees are found over here. Animals have soft and thick fur, and caribous, elks, ermine, beavers, silver fox, minks, bear, etc. the types of animals you see over here. Less population, to lumbering and hunting, and few agrarian activities. So here are the houses of Taiga region. The next type, deserts. As you all know the meaning of desert, full with sand. So they are generally hot regions, lies between 20° to 30° north hemisphere or north and south parallels. In the western parts of continent, Sahara, that is North Africa, Colorado, that is North America, Atacama, that is South America, Kalahari, South Africa, Thar in Asia. The mean summer temperature is 30° to 45° Celsius, while winter temperature is 20° to 25° Celsius. Tremendous heat due to sand and very low rainfall. As sand cools up quickly and cools down quickly, the nights are very cold and days are very hot over here. Thorny bushes with hardly any leaves are found over here. Once moisture in soil is consumed, plants easily die. Example of plants are cactus, sisal, palm, date palm, etc. The animals is camels survive for days without water, so found over here. Number of animals living on the ground is less. Daytime they live inside the ground. Example snakes, rats, lizards, scorpions, etc. Domesticated animals like horse, donkey, sheep, oxen, etc. found over here. Bedouins in Sahara, Bushmen in Kalahari, and Aborigines in Australia are the regions, and most of the needs get fulfilled through the animals. Agriculture is confined to river, valleys, and oases. The example of desert in India is Thar Desert. You have heard. Here are the types of plants you can see in desert. The human life and animal life in desert is shown in the slide. Next, equatorial regions. As the name suggests, they lies between 5 degree north and 5 degrees south of the equator. Malaysia, Indonesia, Singapore, Guyana, Congo Basin and Amazon Basin are the regions. Summer temperatures around 30 degrees Celsius, annual rainfall between 2500 to 3000 millimeter. High heat and rainfall throughout the year. And because of hot and humid climate, vegetable litter decomposes leading to diseases. So disease prone areas are found over here. As when we talk about vegetable life, dense evergreen forests are there due to rainfall, heavy rainfall. Variety of trees and bushes are found over here. The land is swampy. Trees are tall, hardwooded, and examples are rosewood trees, greenheart trees, ebony, etc. When we talk about the animals, we can find crocodile, anaconda, and hippopotamus, etc. And other animals are chimpanzee, gorilla, hornbills, etc. Poisonous insect found very easily over here. Human settlements are few. Human life is dependent on nature. Population is mostly tribal and houses are built on the trees. Tribes like Pygmies and Boro Indians are found over here. So students, today we have learnt about equatorial regions, and these are the dense forest and elephants and wildlife like tigers, lions, chimpanzee can found in equatorial regions. The types of houses and types of people shown in this slide. So today we have learnt about tundra region, taiga region, equatorial region and desert in this part. In next part we are going to learn more about natural regions. Thank you all.